Hey, good morning, fellas. It is the 2nd or the 3rd of August. It's Saturday. Fights start tonight at 7 p.m. at the Apex Center for the UFC fights. So let me show you what we got going on out here. The Franklin Mountains, light breeze. It was real breezy earlier. I have to trim that plant up. It's very windy, so I'm going to let the pool slide today. But one of the things I wanted to sit down and talk to you about, I'll take you inside, is how proud I am of a lot of these guys out here, young men that are absolutely honorable. Later this afternoon, back when I was coming up, they called it the underground fighting area. So a lot of MMA gyms and a lot of jiu-jitsu gyms, just a lot of gyms that teach people how to fight and box and wrestle and that kind of stuff. Every once in a while, they'll close the gym because some guys have a beef, and I'm one of the guys that usually ends up refereeing that. I'm good enough size to where I can keep them from biting each other, but that is a much better way if you can do it, and they're not hard to find if you have a beef with somebody. I'd prefer you do that than using a knife and a gun. It's always funny when the guys try to roll in there. They try to roll in with their crew or their group or whatever you want to call it, their clique or whatever it is. And they have to leave their guns and their knives and shit like that. And we actually pat them down before they come in. And they can watch and do all this stuff. And every once in a while there's fights in the crowd, but calling somebody out at a MMA gym is not the best idea if you really don't know how to fight. And there's a lot of guys that look. I know one kid. He's an engineer. He's going into engineering, and he has this baby face, but he is a fucking stone cold killer. I mean, box really quick about 5'7", 5'8", 150, 170 pounds. Terribly quick. Stupid fast is what I call it. Like you put your hands up and you go, oh. Anyways, so and then there's a lot of guys, a lot of bigger men that come in sometimes. And for example, one of the bouncers at one point in time was the number 4 in the state of Texas for wrestling. He's a massive human being. We call him Thor. He'll be there, and some of the linemen, offensive and defensive linemen from UTEP, they just come get for the free food and help out if anything gets too crazy. It is a far better way for you to settle a beef. The mats are padded. Slip and fall and hit your head, or somebody bounces your head off the mats. It's a lot different than you getting your head bounced off the concrete or the asphalt, or tripping and falling and hitting the back of your head on I don't know, what do they call those little a curb, for lack of a better word. But I gotta tell you, I have a lot of faith and belief in the younger men coming up, and I'll be 60 later this month, but they're out there. They're a good, honest, hard-working, truthful, funny young men out there, and I'm going to do what I can to help. I'll do the drip stock a little bit later today. Maybe in a few minutes. I'll do it in a few minutes, but I think we took a kind of a beating over the tariffs or something like that. I don't even know, but it's nothing. It's nothing like when we lost $3,500 in a day. So, in fact, I'll do that in a few minutes. Other than that, I don't have any real plans today. No, I don't have other than going and helping out later tonight. But I told him I have to be back by 7 because that's when the UFC fights start. So I'll go there for a few of the fights. But it's funny how I don't know if you've ever been around people learning to fight. The look of shock and surprise when they get tagged for the first time. You could see somebody's eyes; their eyes get real big. Anyways, yeah, also some of these guys are just they want to compete. Anyways, it doesn't matter. They're just going to be fights, and I'll be over there. Anyways, I wear a mouthpiece when I'm in there with them because inadvertently, when you have to break them up, sometimes you get clocked, you get popped. So, anyways, it is what it is. I am truly looking forward to it. You guys stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can, and if you can't, take care of yourselves. And if you want to settle a dispute, rather than use a gun and a knife, find yourself a decent human being to be a referee and battle it out. All right? Like a fort in a G-string. West Texas, El Paso. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.